Hello everyone and welcome back to Jubilante's Direwolf 20 Season 6 Let's Play Along series. Last episode we finished up all the farming outside and my FPS is suffering because of it, but hopefully it'll do alright. And today, I mentioned in last episode that I might do IC2 machines today, and I would still like to do that, but I actually figured now that we have the quarry running, I'm getting a lot of iron and other materials, so I think we actually should have enough to do the crafting CPU and finish up with the AE, getting import buses on all the machines and set up some automation because I would really like to do that. Here's the outline for my crafting CPU. It's going to be quite large. It should have 18 spaces on the inside, 6 by 3. So I'm thinking 6 pages and 12 CPUs. Or should I do 8 pages? 6 pages, I think, is a good bit. I can always rearrange it later. So I did most of the math, and if my math is right, we can hopefully get this put together today. I also did a lot of, preparing. I'm trying to be a little more organized this time. So let's get started. Unfortunately, I cannot bring up the mod menu through this UI, it looks like, so I'm going to have to try to remember what everything is called. So something like containment wall. Yeah, container wall. I think if my math is correct, I'm going to need 40 of these. So let's hope I can do math. And I ran out of gold. I did not actually check how much gold I had, and apparently that is a problem. Okay, so I lied. I'm going to cut real quick, go mine a bunch of gold, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I fixed that problem. I went mining, got a bunch of gold. It's pulverizing and cooking right now. I got at least a stack of gold, so I think that should cover the rest of what we need. Because I did the math, I thought I only needed about 160 gold, and I'm surprised I ran out already. Maybe I did the math wrong. But anyway, about a stack of gold should give us about 120 bars, so that should definitely cover the rest. I hope. I'm sorry, I suck at this. But, yeah, let's get back to making the, I think I put them in here. Containment walls, yeah. So let's see if we can finish this. I'm gonna go ahead, actually, I kind of want to go ahead and put some of these in place just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I did the math right, but... And it's not that I didn't do the math right on the gold, it's actually just the one material I did not actually look how many I had. Everything else I did check, and I was like, oh yeah, I have enough iron, I have enough Certus quartz, I have enough everything, except I didn't look at gold. So yeah, I'm silly. So containment walls. I guess I'll go ahead and explain for anyone who doesn't know this ME crafting CPU. It's obviously a multi-block structure, and so the edges have to be in this containment wall material. The inside of the wall faces has to be vents. And let me see, so that's 1 there, and then I need about 4 and 2, 6, 7. I feel like I only need about... Oh, and I need the... What? Sorry for that. A little bit of lag. Like I said, I think that tree farm is actually taxing my game a bit. There we go. So that was actually 45 pieces, I think. I think it was... Or did I do 30? I don't know. Whatever, I think my math was at least close. We're good. So the vents go on all these faces. And then the inside is your actual crafting CPUs and pages. So let's see. I think it's pattern provider is actually... I always call it a page because when you look at the UI, it's a page of crafting materials. So Let's go. I'm actually going to make a lot of oak. Oh, I actually have oak wood planks. Okay. Uh, so that was for the pattern provider, and I'm going to have, I'm thinking 6 pages. So let's go back to the 6 pages sounds about right to me. So I'm going to need 12 of these. I need 6 of these. And I should be able to make 6 pattern providers. Cool. And now we want to do the crafting CPUs. And hopefully I think I did 18 diamond. So yeah, 12. Yeah, that should be right. 12 crafting CPUs, because those added together is 18, and that should be the number of things we have. So now we just need the vents. Oh. And these take a lot of iron bars. So I'm going to do a couple stacks. Oh, and I need to make some ME cable. I wonder if I can make... Only had enough for... Oh, because I'm out of glass. Wow, really? That is definitely something I'm going to make, coming up. Oh my goodness. Is, an automatic sand... not sand, but automatic glass production. Essentially, I'll set up a igneous extruder, infinite cobble into a, this thing, pulverizer, into a furnace to cook it. Yeah, we'll set that up. So, okay, sorry, I apologize. I did not do my math right. But let me go ahead and make some of the vents, because I can start putting these pieces together while that cooks. See how many we get. 30. That's pretty good. We're close. So the vents all go on the outside. It looks like we're gonna need about 12 more. So looking pretty good. I guess we'll go ahead and break this real quick. So we should have this put together pretty soon. Oops. Actually, let me go check on that glass real quick. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and set it to auto into here. Sure. So it should start cooking it too. That's good. Cool. Okay, so that's cooking. And where were we? Let's put the crafting CPUs. So the CPUs allow it to perform a crafting action, essentially. Each one allows an extra computation per tick, if you will. So you get one or something, 1 or 2 by default. So each added CPU. So basically I have 12 in there, so I can do like 13 or 14 crafting operations per second, per tick. And then the pattern providers are the pages where you store the crafting patterns. And now I just have to wait for the rest of my glass to cook up so we can finish these CPU vents, or just the containment wall vents, whatever you call them. I have no idea how much glass I'm going to need, but it's probably a lot more than this. I'm surprised I used up all my glass already. I guess I shouldn't be surprised though. Wait, I don't know. Oh yeah, I thought I needed glass for cables, but I did actually grab some extra cables. So it looks like I need iron bars. Okay, yeah, now I'm out of cables. And I still need 6 more, so let's see if we can make 6 cable. Yay. Oh no, an iron bar. 1 more bar. At least I was not short on iron. I did my math there. Should be proud of me. Okay. Let's see if I can reach. Here comes the moment of truth. Bum-ba-da-da! Yay! And now we have a completed micro-block, multi-block, whatever. And the nice thing is with AE systems, like everything just connects together as long as it's touching. It doesn't actually have to be with cables or anything. So yep, let's get some more cables going. Definitely gonna need more. Because I need to reattach this. I think it's that one. So yeah, now everything's connected back in. So this connects to all of this. Nice. Cool. So the first thing we need to do is make a pattern encoder, I think is what it's called. Pattern encoder, yep. I'm missing some Fluix dust. About a stack of that, that's good. So I'll need a lot more things. Need a crafting table. And then what we also want is these blank patterns, which we'll start with 2 because that's all we have. No glass. Stick this here for now. That's a fine spot. So basically we put these patterns in here and we can encode patterns, and the first thing you always want to do is the pattern encoder itself, and then you put it in here, and now your system knows how to make stuff. So if I go in here and search for the pattern encoder, oh my gosh, I can tell it to craft that. That is awesome. So something else we'll need is a crafting monitor. We have the terminal, but we need the monitor because this allows us to monitor the crafting, if you will. Basically, it'll show us where it's at in the crafting stage, what it's currently crafting, and the important thing is if anything is missing, it lets us know. And so it's really good to have, because if you're trying to craft and it randomly won't work, you check your crafting monitor and it'll generally give you a good idea of what's going wrong. Dang it. Here we go. So we're going to hook that up over here. Pretty close. So here we go. So if I start crafting something, it'll tell me what's missing. Let's try to do some pattern encoders. Like, let's tell it to craft 4. And then I can check over here. It's telling me I'm missing glass. So that's why I would be like, oh my gosh, where are my pattern encoders? It didn't make them. Well, now I know why. It can only make 1 because that's all I had the glass for. Yep. So basically I generally just start loading this up with tons and tons of patterns. Right now I'm really short on glass, so I'll probably spare you guys than me running back and forth to this over and over again. I'll probably also go ahead and maybe set up a auto glass factory, because yeah, having glass is good. But yeah, so I will be back shortly. Okay guys, here's my automatic glass production. Basically I decided instead of using any kind of cobblestone generation, I'll just eat the extra cobblestone from the mining, because I've already got full crate of it. It's just deleting it anyway. So basically it feeds it into this hopper, so I got a bit of a buffer. Feeds into a pulverizer, pulverizes it into sand, cooks it into glass. Once this chest is full, it'll stop producing. So that's pretty good, because you know we don't need infinite glass. We just need a good bit of glass. So I also have this void pipe over here so that the gravel, because sometimes when cobblestone, when it's pulverized, it has a chance to make gravel. I just want to delete that. I don't need gravel. I got plenty of that. So yeah, we got some glass cooking. So that should fill up soon. I already grabbed a stack or 2, so we should have a good bit going. I made some more cables, and now I would like to go ahead and set up the interfaces for our machines so that I can actually automate some of the stuff. And I think I counted I need 4 of them. So let's do that. I kind of want my cable back, but that's alright. And then we'll need import buses. I think I usually like to do precision just so it can do stacks at a time. Oh, I guess I need more. And actually, this is a good time to do. Let's use the pattern provider. That's what it's here for, right? Let's see if we can make a good bit More of these. Oh, we're going to stick those in there. I was doing some things. So let's see. Interface, conversion matrix. Let's encode that. Let's encode this. And let's go back to the import bus. Let's encode that. But we also need to do the piston, which unfortunately shift clicking sometimes isn't the best, because you'll notice you get weird when you tell the system to craft something, it doesn't have a or dictionary kind of thing in it. It uses the literal item ID that you put in there. So if you don't want it to use weird materials like that, then you have to make sure to click them in manually. So I want it to make it with oak wood and regular cobblestone every time. And then we also need to what do you call it? I usually like to kind of put them in order of like things they're made with, because sometimes the crafting gets a little wonky. We should probably also go oak wood can make oak planks. Look at that, we already have 10,000 oak wood. Oh, I'm getting way too much of this. You can put vanilla patterns in here, which is usually a good idea. Make sure it knows how to make wood. That's good. Let's see. The sticky piston, right? So let's do import bus again. I hate how it keeps losing it. Sticky piston. We could honestly use the rubber. We have so much of it. So there we go. I think I can do an import bus now. Let's try that. See what it says. Currently crafting, and it's done. So yeah, we should have an import bus. Cool. And now let's do the precision import bus just to make things fun. Encode that. Put that in there. And now we can say, give us a precision import bus. Yay. And it crafted it for us. Isn't this freaking awesome? I love it. Let's see if we can get 3 more out of this. What be missing? I think it's doing it all. Sometimes it's just a little slower than you expect. Yay. We should also teach it how to make cable, probably. I don't think I did that one. Encode the cable. Nice. So it knows how to make cables. Yeah, all sorts of things. I'm going to have fun filling that one up. So now what we can do is stick the interfaces on top of these machines. And actually, we need one interface needs to be on this chest. I guess right there. This fine. Looks a little weird, but that's okay. No, wait, because I want the pipes to come out the top. And the imports are out the back, so I guess maybe here. We'll see if that works. Hopefully no other things get in the way. Did I count wrong? Yeah. 1, 2. Wait. Oh, I guess I used one when I was crafting. I think. Oh no, it's in my inventory. It just wasn't stacked. Weird. Okay, sorry. I was like, I thought I had 4. Where did the 4th one go? So we'll put all these on here. We'll wrench them so that they point down. You don't have to, but as Direwolf says, if for safety's sake, it's pretty good. This one we need to go up, obviously. And now we can get some import buses on the back of all these. And then we'll need our cable, because the machine stole it. Darny machines. And I'm going to go ahead and bat for them, because I'm going to get ready to run the cable over here. We'll connect it there. And then just one of these has to be connected, because they're all touching, so they count. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. And then we want to burrow into the ceiling and head over towards our ME machine. And look, we already have cables going down, because we were leading some up to our import import room or whatever it's called. So nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Just had to check. And we run it over here. And voila, all these are now connected. If we go over here to our CPU, we should see, this controller, we now see, yeah, we have a bunch of stuff and it's using so much more power now than it was before, but we're still good. We have plenty of power. I'm not worried at all. But now you can see, if you ever want to check and make sure you got all the right connections, you can always check your controller and it'll tell you how many things are connected and what they're doing. So yeah, basically these interfaces, I can now tell it how to craft things through the machine. So if I want to say, what's a good one? Silicon, probably. And unfortunately, you can't shift to click it. So let's grab some silicon. And let's grab some Certus quartz dust if we have some. We do, nether quartz dust. And in fact, we probably want to grab a piece of nether quartz. Because what we can tell it is that if we take a piece of nether quartz, we can make a nether quartz dust. And if we take a piece of nether quartz dust, we can make a piece of silicon. Now if you try to put them in here, they're going to turn red because it's like, that's not a vanilla Minecraft like crafting table recipe. That doesn't work. But what you can do is you can come over here and say, okay, our pulverizer can turn nether quartz into nether quartz dust. And then we can say our furnace can turn nether quartz dust into silicon. And so if we request silicon, the recipe should now be in here. Notice it says it allows us to craft. If we hit begin, if I'm quick enough, we should see it sent some nether quartz dust over here to be cooked, and that should import out the back into our system, and we should now have, we should now have a piece of silicon, bam, in our system. Is that not awesome? I love it. So I'm going to get all these machines kind of set up with some of their basic recipes. The induction smelter is a great one because now we can do like hardened glass and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to get that all set up, and I know I'm taking forever to get all this stuff done, so being slow again, but we might get to IC2 after I finish this up. I did actually already clear out a room over here. I had already built this room when I did the liquids room. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it, but I figured I would use this for the IC2 machines because the lava is right there, so it's easier to link them together because I'm going to need to make geothermal generators, I think. But first, these are actually kind of complex to make, so we're just going to make a regular generator that runs on coal. We'll start with that. So we actually need to get started with some of this stuff. I guess I can go ahead and get right into it because, well, that's new. What is this? These iron plates are just 4 iron? That's weird. But these ones are cheaper, really. So let's encode that. Let's also tell it how to make a hammer. Dang it. Keeps switching on me. Here we go. Alright, and I need to get regular sticks. Oh, I ran out of patterns. See if we can make another 10. That's good for now. I need to go grab some more glass. So we have that and that. We also need to tell it how to make sticks with oak wood. So now it should know how to make sticks. That's all good. The RE battery, the 10 item casings are going to be like that. Wait. Yeah, because we need to know what the 10 plate. Oh my goodness. The thermal expansion 10. So we should have that. Insulated 10 cable. Oh my gosh. But see, this is where, I know it's like taking forever, but this is where the AE system is going to make our lives so easy. Let's do the cutters. Oh, let's make an iron. We're going to need a lot of those, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to make 64. Whoops, that's not what I meant to grab. So let's tell it that's how you make those. And then what were we doing? Unfortunately, if we search generator, it gives us like everything, because anything with like makes so and so energy and in generator comes up in the NEI search, so that's kind of annoying. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's see if we can encode the re-battery there. So, let's see. Now we can make a battery in one click. It should tell us what it's making. Oh, it's missing rubber bars. So this is where we want to take this. And again, we're going to tell our system how to make rubber bars. We take rubber and we cook it up. Yoink. Grab it before it gets imported. And then we come over here and we say this makes the rubber. And we put it in our furnace. And now it knows how to make rubber. And it should go ahead and automatically send some. Yep. Sends it in. And also, I think I forgot, on all of these, I want to do it to stack mode just so it, you know, in case anything gets backed up, it should import stacks at a time. So it should be making things. Should be good. So now we should have that battery, right? And the hard thing is we actually need a... I think this battery recipe is weird. It doesn't actually behave correctly. Its item data is weird, so oftentimes things get broken. Like I usually have to click it in here. See, it's like actually got a different ID than the one, because if it was the same ID, it would have gone up to 2, but this time it replaced it. So let's just tell it how to make a generator, because I'll probably we're gonna need that later anyway. So, oh, an iron furnace. I didn't tell it how to make an iron furnace, and I also I'll teach it, but I'm out of patterns, so let's just give it an iron furnace, and it should go ahead and craft it. Yep. So now we have a generator. Awesome. Let's go grab some more glass. Nice, we have a good bit. That should definitely hold us over. And then, let me think. I actually want to do something kind of fun. I want to do an export bus. So let's make the whole... Oops. I keep forgetting. Let's make about 10 more of these. And I'm going to need so many, and this is what I'm doing. I'm kind of getting sidetracked here, but this will be fun, I promise. So let's do an export bus real quick. Oops. Okay, can't click. Export bus go. I'm missing a basic processor. Oh dear. So I do want to teach it how to make those. So let's see. Processor. We want to tell it how to make the raw one. We also need to tell it how to make these cutters, which for some reason this stick ID is like all kinds of wonky, and we actually want to use, I like to use nether quartz because it's way easier to farm. Encode that. And so it should know how to make that now. So let's make the basic processor, and we're going to tell it to make 2 of those for us. So we got 2. Now we again tell it how to, that cooking this will give us the processor chip itself. So let's cook it in a furnace. Actually, we can cook both anyway because I already clicked it in there. There we go. So now our system should know how to make those. Oops, sorry. Silly, silly me. But I like how it turns red, so it reminds you that's not where it goes. It goes in here to the furnace. Whoops. Well, I exported that. That's fine. In there. There we go. So now if I need processors, I can just come in here and tell it to craft me one. But let's go back to the export bus. And we want to say... we want to export items in here. We want to export pattern providers. So I think it should hopefully... doesn't look like it's doing anything. Oh, I think I have to make... sorry. I think I have to make it a fancier export bus because I think I have to be able to tell it to craft items. So let's try precision export bus. I know it's not necessary to make the pattern there, but I figure I'm going to need it anyway. Did I tell it to make a precision export bus? I think it didn't use the other one because it was like pre-configured, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Move single items craft. And then we want to take one of these. And always active. Is it working? Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I have to import on a different side. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can move this. I wonder if it needs to be on the side or something. Yeah, I'm making a mess. Yep, there it goes. Okay, it needs to be on the side, I guess. Awesome. So now it'll just keep this full for us, so we never have to worry about it ever again, which is freaking awesome. I kind of want to... thinking what I should do actually is let's move this back around and put that there instead. Hopefully that works. We already got a bunch. You can stop making them. So there we go. Now it'll import them for us. That's really awesome. I might actually extend this platform a bit so I can actually stand here without being too cramped. I think that helps. Yep. And I'm going to put this chest back down and get all that stuff. I don't know. This chest is kind of just random junk that I'm just trying to keep out of my system right now. Fishing rod. That's good. Oh, wait. I got a hoe. Yep. Alright. So where were we? Getting confused. Again. I need to make... oh dear, what do I need to make? I probably... I want to go ahead and cook a bunch of this rubber because we need to. I think the first machines you need to make is I forget. I don't need the extractor because I already have, you know, a way to get the stuff. I want my aim is to make the induction smelter, so I think I need a macerator and I need what's it, compressor? Compressor. Oh yeah, I need to make electronic circuits, so let's get those encoded. It's the wire. We need to teach it to make wire. Iron casings. Teach it how to make one of those. What else? Was I missing anything else? I did that. I did that. I did the basic machine casing. Okay, so I think I don't really want to teach it how to make a macerator because it's not like I'm gonna make those machines all that often. So what I want to do is tell it to make the basic machine casing and then electronic circuit. Let's see if we can get that made. It should be crafting it. Oh, the copper plates. I didn't tell it how to make copper plates. So and actually that needs to be, wait for the thermal one to come up. There we go. Let's see. Should know how yet. No. Cool. So if we go for a macerator, we should have everything. Awesome. We also need some copper wiring, I guess, is what we'll use for running cables around. That should be enough for now. Let's grab some fluiducts. These'll work. So yeah, let's... Oh wait, we're not using the geothermal generator yet. What was the geothermal generator need? Oh, the empty cells. Oh, we do need a metal former for that, I think. That's the only way to get them. So let's see. Metal former. Oh, Lord. It's complicated. See these coils. Toolboxes. We need to teach it to make these things. Nope. I think that's... yeah, we should have, so let's go. We need an electronic circuit. We need a basic machine casing. We need some of those coils. Let's make sure everything's getting crafted. Cool. And now we should be able to do the metal former, I think. What? Oh, the toolboxes. I didn't tell it how to make toolboxes. Toolbox. Oh, it's a bronze plate. My bad. Okay. This is going to be confusing. There's a bunch of ways to make bronze, but I like the forestry. It's just copper and tin. So let's take copper and tin. Encode that one. And then we should be able to make some bronze. Take a stack of that and we should be able to say the bronze plate, the dense one, the regular one. But we want to do that bronze. Now it should be working. Cool. So now I think we can do metal former. And I'm sorry guys, I'm sure this episode's going really long at this point because I keep kind of getting sidetracked and doing things confusing, but let's see if we can put this all down and get this working. So I'm going to have some generators. I feel like I should have like wall of generators or something here, but Generators here. I should probably put the machines up top, you know, to kind of keep it parallel to that one up there. Let's take bricks. And let's bat form so they can fly a little bit. And I'm going to grab the builder's wand to make this a little easier for us. And we're going to extend this platform as far as we can get. I might run out of bricks. Yeah, I ran out of bricks, but that's alright. I'm just going to light this up really lazy-like. Oops, that didn't. Excuse me. Let's grab some more of these bricks and fix that. I thought it was reaching all the way to the other side, but it did not. So there we go. So now we want to put the machines here. Let's do, I kind of want to do the same thing, like put them up on a platform, you know. Let's do here. So we'll have a macerator, metal former, and of course, well, you know, I don't know if this is a great idea because I don't think these copper cables can like actually be like covered or anything. Anyway, let me finish. Whoops, that was not the right. Alright, I think you just whack it with that. And basically we're going to throw some coal in here. I should generate about 10 EU per tick. And so here's the reason I hate IC2. The machines are pretty cool, but I hate the energy generation. I hate the methods. I hate the cables. I especially hate that there's like energy loss and it's really confusing because not all the cables lose the same energy. I hate that like I just don't like it. It's like it's a mod made for people who like to do math, I guess. And hey, I love math. Math was my best subject in school. You kind of have to like math to become a computer programmer anyway. But so it's not necessarily that I'm against the math. I'm against doing math in a really simple game that I just don't want to have to think that much. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm getting IC2 machines together. I'm sure this episode's gone on really, really long. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And when we get back, we'll finish up with the IC2 machines. And we'll do some more of that and get all these things crafted. Our main goal is to get the furnace going. I forget what it's called. Induction furnace. This furnace cooks crazy fast. So that'll be really nice to have. We can start running stuff through there instead. And then probably after that, we'll, you know, after we get the IC2 stuff in, I might actually start heading towards steam generation because you notice I have a ton of oak wood now. So I think we have enough to start turning it into charcoal, powering up a steam engine, and getting all that stuff done. That'd be really nice. So I think that'll be on our agenda. So thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys next time.